direct your attention to the rink entrance as we welcome our senior class and their parents. Senior Captain Bryn Erickson, daughter of Amanda and John Erickson. Senior Captain Hadley Songstead, daughter of Jen and Chris Songstead. Senior Chance Ulmer, daughter of Anna and Jason Ulmer. Senior Italian foreign exchange student, Alice Barbante. Senior Manager Cadence Bloom, daughter of Kat and Nick Bloom. Senior Manager J.C. Lopin, daughter of Sarah and Josh Lopin. And Senior Manager Olivia Catherine, daughter of Jeannie and Dale Catherine. At this time, we would also like to ask everyone in the crowd who are family members of these 7 seniors to stand up and be recognized. Along with their parents, your support has been invaluable to these girls along the journey. Please join us in a round of applause for these senior parents and family members for their years of support for Lakeland Girls Hockey. Congratulations to our seniors. This program is better because you were a part of it. We congratulate you and your accomplishments on and off the ice. We also thank you for your dedication and commitment to this team. You have left your mark on this team, your teammates, your coaches, and the girls hockey program in Detroit Lakes. We are all proud of you and wish you the very best in your future adventures. Sails up, Lakers.
So an inbound play here as Ava Smith gets the inbound pass from Karlgaard, and Ava Smith with the first points in the ball game. Mile in the range yet as Karlgaard Underhands it there to Smith, outside for Slipper, who makes. So Leah Okeson outside for Slipper, three-pointer for Slipper, and she makes again. 13-10 our score. Spuds ahead. 12:22 to go. Karlgaard takes it herself to the rack. Kylie Okeson to Karlgaard, cross-court pass to Leah Okeson. Rainbow three is good for the 8th grader. Second timeout, they got 3 left. JC Slipper to Leah Okeson. Another 3 for Okeson and another make. Karlgaard, cross-court pass. Slipper connects. Up on the shot, now 9 seconds on the shot clock. Smith captures the ball, goes up and makes. Karlgaard, nice play, and Aaliyah Okeson will finish it off. Karlgaard with 2 points, gives to Slipper another 3. Yes! JC Slipper. Okeson, Slipper, and Slipper gets the pass and makes. That's 5 3-pointers. Across the timeline, Karlgaard into the paint, outside, Aaliyah Okeson for 3. Yes! Evening to you and welcome inside the Kent Freeman Arena, the site of this Section 8A girls hockey matchup featuring the visiting International Falls Broncos and the home team, the Detroit Lakes Lakers. Charlie Newland broadcasting to you, here to bring you all the play-by-play action as the Lakers look to snap a 3-game losing streak after suffering losses last week, losing to Thief River Falls 9-1, Sartell 3-0, and East Grand Forks earlier this week 9-3. Lakers are currently 6-11 on the season. They're 4-6 here at the Kent Freeman Arena, and they're taking on the International Falls Broncos, who are entering play with a record of 2 wins and 14 losses. They lost in their most recent game to Moose Lake 9-0. Our pregame show is brought to you by Snap Fitness in Detroit Lakes. Coming up on our Snap Fitness pregame show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Lakers, Gretchen Norby, introduce you to the starters tonight, and get to our Ameriprise Financial Carrier and Vardy Keys to the Game. You're listening to Laker Girls Hockey right here on the station you can count on, KDLM, and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV3.
Snap Fitness of Detroit Lakes is the only locally owned 24/7 fitness club in the Lakes area. Snap Fitness has month-to-month memberships, meaning no long-term contracts or club enhancement fees. Work out on your own time, even with a busy schedule. Looking for a class that will motivate and push you? Check out the Snap Fitness Boot Camp with Coach Carly. If you sign up this month, you'll receive a Lakers card. With MyZone technology, Snap Fitness helps you stay on track and reach your fitness goals. Proud supporter of Laker Athletics. Membership subject to a one-time enrollment fee. Snap Fitness, Detroit Lakes.
Hey everyone, Dr. Chris here from Strive Chiropractic. Say, you may have heard that we take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general, and that's because we focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body, and chiropractic care at Strive can make a huge difference in your child's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get your family on the road to feeling and functioning their best.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Vardy, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Vardy at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
Life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we can't make it better for the people we care about. At Weber Family Motors, that's our family and our team, and also the customers who have been shopping with us since 2007. That's why we've made our Pro-Certified Unlimited Mile program complimentary for every eligible new and pre-owned vehicle. So you get one less thing to worry about. Visit our showroom on Highway 10 West next to Menards or browse online at WeberFamilyMotors.com. Weber Pro Certified. Drive home.
$5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way. $5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way.
When the snow flies, your golf game doesn't have to go into hibernation. Swing into the 19th hole simulator at Forest Hills Resort, your warm, cozy escape all holiday season long. Keep your swing sharp on some of the best courses in the country, all without leaving town. Bring friends, hang out over holiday breaks, and make it a tradition. And grab Black Diamond at Forest Hills Christmas gift cards, the perfect gift for the golfer in your life. So tee up good times this winter at the Forest Hills Resort 19th hole simulator.
Welcome to Muscatel GMC in Detroit Lakes. Ask about rebates and incentives available now. GMC, dedicated to American ingenuity. Looking for roomy comfort and convenience? Designed for serious capability. Muscatel's, built on trust.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
Team Gretchen Norby. Coach, it's amazing how quickly girls hockey now we get towards even closer to the finish line. We're down to 5, 6, 7 games, something like that?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it feels like more than that, but I think it's 7 if you include tonight. So we're getting close here. We've played a couple of weeks of 3 games a week, which has been pretty tiring for us. It's unfortunate by the end of the week. We've played some good hockey games. I just think that we run out of gas. But like you said, it's kind of crazy to think that we're in the middle of January and we're hitting the home stretch here and playoffs. I think seeding is February 2nd, so that's not all that far away.
And you guys had some tough competition in the last 3 games you've lost. Sartell, it was a 3-0 game. I think we played East Grand Forks in there, and somebody else that I'm forgetting. But so some tough opponents here. Yeah, absolutely, some tough opponents, and that's good. We want to play against the best just to see how we match up. We continue to kind of struggle in that goaltending position, and that's just, inexperience on our goaltender's part. We have a freshman and a sophomore playing, and they're doing the best that they can, and we've definitely seen improvement. But when you put them up against the caliber of shooters that we're seeing out of East Grand Forks and Thief River Falls, it's tough. So they've done a great job, and on the other end of things, again, we are finding some kids to score, and that's spreading out, and which is a good positive thing for us. So I think that part of it is going to be good as we inch towards playoffs, is just having that depth with our forwards positions that we can do some of that.
We've seen most of our section, right, outside of Warroad. It looks like, East Grand, Thief River, they must have some good teams this year, huh?
They do. I think it'll probably shake out to be Warroad, Thief River, and then East Grand. We played East Grand last week. It was kind of on Tuesday, and it was just kind of a weird game. I never felt like we really got a rhythm, and high-scoring game, and unfortunately our goaltender didn't play her best night and got scored on pretty frequently early, so we made a goaltending switch, and she came in and did a good job, and we had plenty of opportunities. Unfortunately, we just couldn't capitalize on all of them, so we lost that one, but and Thief River's just a solid hockey team. They are just, the depth is there, they have the scorers. They have a good defensive core, but they're going to run into the wall that is known as Warroad. So, I think for us, it's good to see that competition and kind of see where we match up. We got a long way to go when we're looking at before playoffs, but I always think of playoff as a brand new season, so it's really who shows up that night. So, we're just going to keep having fun and working towards that.
Big games throughout the season. Sometimes it's off the ice that makes it a big game, and tonight it's senior night, and always special to honor the seniors.
Absolutely, yep. I really enjoy this night for them. I enjoy that opportunity, and I talked to each one of them before the game too, and I've just said, take this all in. This is an opportunity that few will get again in their lives, to be able to stand on the ice and hear your name called and be in a huddle with your teammates and all that stuff. So, yes, it's a good night for us. It's a good opponent for us. I think from a section perspective, this is a must-win for us. So I think that for us, it's just going to be going out there and, again, playing our game from start to finish.
Playing our game start to finish, goaltending, and honoring the seniors with a win, right?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely.
All recipes for success. Appreciate the time, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, head coach of the Laker girls hockey team, Gretchen Norby, joining us here on the pregame show. Back with more right after this.
Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. For quality printing that won't break your budget, make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes.
Welcome to Muscatel GMC in Detroit Lakes. Ask about rebates and incentives available now. GMC, dedicated to American ingenuity. Looking for roomy comfort and convenience? Designed for serious capability. Muscatels, built on trust.
Hey everyone, Dr. Chris here from Strive Chiropractic. Say, you may have heard that we take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general, and that's because we focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body, and chiropractic care at Strive can make a huge difference in your child's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get your family on the road to feeling and functioning their best.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Barty, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Barty at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this no-hassle membership I've been hearing about.
Well, Joel, it's the easiest way to take care of your boat. One membership, and J&K Marine handles all service calls, pickups, deliveries, winterization, storage, and even oil changes.
So I don't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Exactly. Plus, members get 20% off parts and accessories. It's customer service simplified.
Sounds like working with the pros.
That's J&K Marine, where you need us, when you need us.
Call today and make lake life hassle-free. Saving energy and money go hand in hand, and Detroit Lakes Public Utilities is here to help you do both. Their Bright Energy Solutions program offers cash rebates on energy-efficient products that can help make your home more comfortable, reduce energy costs, and protect the environment, all while saving you money. From Energy Star appliance upgrades to advanced heating and cooling systems, there's plenty of opportunities to make a meaningful change in 2025. Learn all the ways you can save this year by contacting Detroit Lakes Public Utilities or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Welcome back here to the Ken Freeman Arena. Our Snap Fitness pregame show continues as we take a look at the starting lineups here for both sides. First, we'll meet the Lakers. It's a senior starting lineup here tonight, as it'll be Chance Ulmer getting the start, Hadley Songstead, Licia Arbante, defensively Barrett Crump, Bryn Erickson. The only non-senior in the lineup for the Lakers is Peyton Solberg. She's the goalie. She's a freshman for Detroit Lakes. So the Lakers going with an all-senior starting lineup here tonight. As we take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard, the International Falls Broncos, their starting lineup looks like this. At wing, Millie Lindahl-Slatinsky. Center is Addison Brown, Adeline Strapko at the other wing position. Defensively, Sydney Lindahl-Slatinsky and Elise Pavlik. And the goalie is Alexis Davis. So we'll take another break. It looks like it's time for the national anthem. Coming up after the break, we'll get to our keys to the game, brought to you by Ameriprise Financial, Carrier and Vardy, as our Snap Fitness pregame show continues right after this here on KDLF.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this no-hassle membership I've been hearing about.
Well, Joel, it's the easiest way to take care of your boat. One membership, and J&K Marine handles all service calls, pickups, deliveries, winterization, storage, and even oil changes.
So I don't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Exactly. Plus, members get 20% off parts and accessories. deliveries. It's customer service simplified.
Sounds like working with the pros.
That's J&K Marine, where you need us, when you need us.
Call today and make lake life hassle-free.
Metal Sales in Detroit Lakes. Proud supporters of Laker Athletics. With over 55 years of experience, Metal Sales is the nation's leading manufacturer of metal roofing, wall, and building systems. When it comes to metal panels, no one does it better. Looking for a fresh career opportunity? Metal Sales in Detroit Lakes is hiring. Stop by, apply online, or give them a call to see what's in store for you. Good luck this season, Laker athletes, from everyone at Metal Sales in Detroit Lakes. The Metal Panel Pros.
Life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we can't make it better for the people we care about. At Weber Family Motors, that's our family and our team, and also the customers who have been shopping with us since 2007. That's why we've made our Pro-Certified Unlimited Mile program complimentary for every eligible new and pre-owned vehicle. So you get one less thing to worry about. Visit our showroom on Highway 10 West next to Menards or browse online at WeberFamilyMotors.com. Weber Pro Certified. Drive home.
$5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get two of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way. $5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get two of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way.
B&M Electric, a full-service electrical contractor that's built a reputation on honesty and service, providing top-quality service at a reasonable price and long-lasting relationships with the best general contractors in the area. B&M Electric is proud that home and business owners alike call them year after year for their electrical needs. The biggest compliment? When their customers refer them to friends. Over 35 years in the business, licensed and bonded. Good luck to all the Laker athletes from Mike and Brenda at B&M Electric.
Look, the big new Old National Bank in town is just trying to make a go for it. But they have a lot of shareholders to please down in Chicago. At Midwest Bank, your local bank, the only person we have to please is you. So we employ people here. We invest in people here. We build businesses here. And if that's the kind of thing you want from your financial institution, we welcome you here to Midwest Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Come hang out at the DLCCC. Indoor pool, indoor track, indoor backyard. It's all indoors and ready for you to join. And if you're not sure how to work the equipment or where to start, book a session with a personal trainer. Many classes, many levels. Workouts are an important part of an athlete's career. So whether you're a beginner or advanced, the DLCCC has something here for every level and every age. So get started today. It's a great decision. Check out their Facebook page for classes or call 844-4221. Good luck to all the Laker athletes.
VTD Manufacturing in Detroit Lakes is a proud sponsor of the Detroit Lakes Lakers. They're a customer-focused, growth-oriented manufacturing partner providing innovative, customer-specific solutions to world-class brands. They succeed by investing in their people. They know the power of teamwork is what it takes to make a successful company, just as the teams of the Detroit Lakes High Schools do as well. VTD is community-minded and loves to see the Lakes area grow. Good luck this season to all Laker athletes.
But we'll... Again, enjoy the night. That's our Keys to the Game brought to you by Ameriprise Financial, Carrier, and Vardy. Lakers start with the puck here in the offensive zone. The Broncos will break it out to neutral ice. It's played off the boards. Cut off there by Lena Shornack. She'll play it forward for Sophie Burnside. Burnside's pass goes to Stadelman. Stadelman's shot goes off the pipe. Rebound given up, and then the net comes loose. But play will continue as the play vacates the zone. The official able to get that net back on its pegs. And so play continues here as the Lakers get a shot by Jabas. That goes off the side of the net, goes to the far wing. Our corner boards. Played out by the Broncos and skated out our corner boards. Played out by the Broncos and skated out here by International Falls. They'll get it out to neutral ice and then be met at the blue line. Now they'll dump it in on goal. Peyton Solberg sweeps it to the corner, or Detroit Lakes will play it along the wall. It'll be Eddie Von playing it along the near side wing. Now Nelson with the breakout here to Songstead. Splits the defense. Songstead shoots and misses the net. Rebound given up after the puck went off the end wall. And Mariotti with a chance at it as the puck now goes to the corner. Kept in by Songstead. Good scoring chance by Hadley Songstead, one of the seniors on this Laker team. As Mariotti tries to play it back to the blue line. It's broken up by the Broncos. Adeline Strapko, and she'll play it all the way down. No icing here as that puck ran out of steam at the end. Played now by Burnside. She passed it to Stottleman, but couldn't connect. And out to the defense here, Bryn Erickson. She'll play it along the boards, and the puck will swivel into the Broncos zone. Picked up here by the Broncos, Lindahl Slatinsky. She'll pass it off. Pavlik playing it to the near side where Kalia Jansen gets tied up by Aurora Jabas. Detroit Lakes, Stottleman will try to cycle. And it's picked up by Jabas, centering feed, trying to find Burnside, couldn't connect. And the Broncos will vacate the zone. Broncos now in the offensive zone. They'll bring it wide. Pass broken up by Stottleman. And she'll find it now in the far corner. She'll play it along to the near side wall where Bryn Erickson tries to pass it to Jabas. Erickson gets it back. Fed through the skates of a defender and then picked up along the far wall by Lindahl Slatinsky. And she'll dump it into the Lakers zone. Bryn Erickson's pass intended for Katie Smith. Now she'll find it. She got tripped up a little bit. No call. Play continues here as the Broncos lost it at neutral ice. Off the glass it goes. High bounce. And ends up on the tape of Katie Smith, who dumps it to the near side corner of the offensive zone. Scoreboard tonight brought to you by BTD Manufacturing. 13:06 to go here in the first period. No score. One shot apiece for both sides. Working through a check there was Allie Eichens. Eichens trying to work it in front. Stolen by the Broncos and out to neutral ice. Picked back up by the Lakers here at neutral ice where Anna Franco played it in the Broncos zone. Back out it goes. And slid into the Lakers zone where Edie Voncum will let Songstead pick it up. She'll bring it behind her own net. Drops the pass for Nelson. Couldn't connect. Now a steal by the Broncos. As the puck now played behind the net of the Lakers. Megan Ingham for the Lakers will skate it ahead. Advances it to Songstead. Hadley Songstead gains the center line. Brings it right wing. Top of the circle shot into the padding. And unable to find it there was a goalie for the Broncos. That's Alexis Davis. And fortunately that puck went to the corner for the Broncos. Otherwise Davis, she had no idea where that puck was. Goes to the corner. Chance there for Hadley Songstead, who's been close a couple of times tonight. Now a chance here for the Lakers to jam it in as the puck now gets swiped to the near side half wall and played to the blue line. Bronco goalie looks to be a little bit slow to get up. And Alexis Davis, the goalie for the Broncos, is in some pain. She seems to be laboring here as we look at the replay on our YouTube feed. Didn't look like much. There was some poking at the puck by the Lakers when it was loose. And head coach Brian Kershaw will come out and talk to the goalie, Alexis Davis. The Broncos do have a backup goalie. Their backup goalie is Daisy Hager. As Davis talks to her head coach Kershaw. And we have a little break in the action. Injury timeout. Let's just keep an eye here. Looks like Davis is being helped up here by the coach, Kershaw. Timeout brought to you by U-Motors here as we get a goalie change, it looks like. Looks like Alexis Davis is going to be taken out of this game. The goalie for the Broncos. Not good news for International Falls. So she is being helped to the bench by two teammates. Not putting much weight. I think it's on the left leg. And that was the leg that she had pinned against the posts. So Davis is likely out for the game here as she is not putting any weight really on, well, maybe a lower back injury type. Keep an eye on her status. So new goalie and Daisy Hager will come into play for Alexis Davis. Now, back in the day, they allowed the backup goalie to warm up a little bit. But appears that that's not allowed high school level. I remember you used to, you have a goalie pull and you'd be able to shoot some pucks at the backup goalie who's cold from the bench, but not the case here, as the Lakers will have a chance to get a puck on goal here on Hager, and she'll cover up. So Daisy Hager thrown into the mix here after the goalie, Alexis Davis, the senior goalie, goes to the locker room. So sophomore goalie in now for the Broncos. And the face-off down the offensive zone, it's a tie-up. Stottleman gets it back to Bryn Erickson. Erickson with a little snapshot. Rebound given up by Hager, but Lakers not able to capture that rebound to get another chance on goal. Broncos pick up the loose puck and play it out to neutral ice. High Falls into the offensive zone. Shot goes wide to the net. Played along the near far wall by Shornack. Shornack behind her own net. It's tied up. A little stick lift by the Bronco defense. Strapko. Back to the blue line it goes. Shot from the blue line blocked by Stottleman. Picked back up by the Broncos. Shot towards traffic and a goal. And the Broncos strike first. 1-0 International Falls leads with 10:47 to go in the first period. International Falls with a goal. Let's take a look at it on our YouTube stream as the puck was sitting there in the slot and a redirect after a pass thrown in front and a redirect goal for International Falls. They lead 1-0, 10:47 to go in the first period. So the Broncos with the lead, 1-0. The goal was scored by Adeline Strapko. And the other assist going to Brown. As the Lakers look to respond quickly here. One-timer by Mariotti never made it on goal. So Addison Brown with the assist on the Strapko goal. 1-0 International Falls leading. As the Lakers will cycle it. Played by Songstead. Oh, one-timer there by Nelson. Just missed it off the heel of her blade. Chance at a goal now for Mariotti. Izzy Mariotti scores the goal to tie this hockey game up. So Izzy Mariotti with the goal. Let's take a look at it. One-timer by Nelson, just missed wide. And a nice backhand pass by Nelson. Then Mariotti jams it in short side. That's Presley Nelson getting that assist. 7 minutes into this hockey game, we now have a tie game after the Broncos scored 47 seconds later. Izzy Mariotti gets the equalizer. Presley Nelson getting the assist. And just to touch on that assist, if I can, Nelson could have hung her head after missing on that one-timer. Instead, she picked up that loose puck after kind of fanning on the one-timer, picking up that loose puck, and then a nice backhand feed to Mariotti, who puts it in the net. So a really nice assist by Presley Nelson. But Izzy Mariotti gets the goal. Good work by her, too, to stay with it. Like that shot initially was blocked, and she stayed with her shot and followed the rebound as the Broncos dump it in on goal, and we'll get a cover-up by goalie Peyton Solberg. Again, let's take a look at that goal here. One miss on the one-timer. Nelson doesn't hang her head, goes after the puck, and then it's that backhand feed, and Izzy Mariotti with a good shot and a goal. 1-1 our score, 9:06 to go here in the first period. So the Broncos score, and the Lakers answer back 47 seconds later. Tied at 1. Near the halfway point of this first period. A little early start tonight, 6 o'clock start time. International Falls, long way to travel, so they appreciate getting on the road earlier. On the way back to I Falls. As the Broncos will clear it out to neutral ice. Anna Mortensen, Tenley Thompson. Near side wing. Broncos, almost too many players on the ice. Here's Mariotti again. Backhand shot, save. As Mariotti all over the puck here, almost had her second goal of the night. Broncos had to hold up before making their line change. They were worried about getting too many players on the ice at once, so that gave Mariotti freedom with the puck and a nice stick handle move as she got across the top of the circles. Nice stick handle move, and it's a shot on goal, but saved by the goalie, Hager. Now the Broncos trying to retake the lead. They get in the offensive zone. Corner it goes. Behind the net. Picked up by Bryn Erickson. Defended by Strapko. Played out by the Lakers and all the way down. Will this have enough for icing? Yes, it will. Icing against the Lakers, and we'll have an offensive zone draw for I-Falls. Face-off will be to the right of goalie Peyton Solberg. Shots 8-3 in favor of the Lakers so far. Face-off one back. Stottleman won it back to Eddie Voncum. Play it to Megan Engham. Back to Stottleman. Through neutral ice to Aurora Jabas. Jabas, bottom of the circles, tough angle shot. Might have glanced off the padding of Hager. Broncos unable to clear, held in by Jabas. Now the Broncos will get it to the blue line, held in by Eddie Voncum. She'll play it to the corner. Puck bounces off the corner boards. Pass by Stottleman in front. Jabas is there, and a save by Hager. Chance there for Aurora Jabas. As the puck will go back to the blue line. Engham holds it in. Wrapped around the boards to the near side. Stottleman trying to get it back to Eddie Voncum. Held in for a moment. Now it's out to neutral ice, and it'll be tracked down by Burnside. Sophie Burnside, sophomore winger, plays the puck, trying to get it to Stottleman. Intercepted by Lindahl Slatinsky. Lindahl Slatinsky looking for that cross-ice pass. Pressure by the Lakers' Allie Ishans. That's picked up and dumped in by the Broncos. This will be icing. No icing. Erickson had to play the puck. And played by Franco. Blue line held in by the Broncos. Played out by Lena Shornack. Shornack into the offensive zone. Shornack from the defense takes a shot. Hager with the save. So Lena Shornack, usually back playing defense, comes up into the play and gets a scoring chance. Passed it to herself off the boards and then cut back towards the slot and gets a good shot off Hager with the save for the Broncos. And Daisy Hager coming in after Alexis Davis, the starting goalie, out with injury. Chance in front of the goal. Detroit Lakes. Izzy Mariotti or Songstead? It's going to be Hadley Songstead, the senior captain, gets the goal for Detroit Lakes, and the Lakers have their first lead of the night with 5:47 to go here in the first period. Hard to see. It was a scrum in front of the net. Hard to see how that puck entered the net. But judging by the reaction by Hadley Songstead, I'm going to say that's her goal. That is the case. Songstead gets the goal, and it's an unassisted goal. 5:47 to go here in the first period. The Lakers with their first lead of the night, 2-1. Broncos trying to answer right back. Slap shot off the right leg pad of Peyton Solberg. Good resolve here by the Broncos as we get a tie up along the near side boards. And dumped in by I-Falls. Wrapped around the boards, picked up by Bryn Erickson. Burnside gets to the blue line, held in at the blue line by the Bronco defense, Harper Klabundi. And held in once again here by the Broncos. Now the Lakers will clear. Burnside Drops the pass. Jabas, shot from long distance, hit off the end glass. Scooped up here by Strapko. She scored the first goal of the game. Adeline Strapko for the Broncos. Just an 8th grader. You look at this Bronco team, and they do have, Strapko looks good. There's a 9th grader, Lindahl Slatinsky. She's played well. Millie Lindahl Slatinsky, she's a 9th grader. Sydney Lindahl Slatinsky, she's a junior. Harper Klabundi, she's an 8th grader. Get a look at the most recent scoring chance here for the Lakers. And a save after a shot by Stottleman. Lakers offensive zone draw 1. Stolen by Strapko. Picked back up, Songstead. Songstead directing traffic, working it now back to Eddie Von. She lost it, and here comes the Broncos with a chance for a breakaway. Good defense, though, by Engham. She cut the angle off as Addison Brown had what looked to be a clear path to the net, but Megan Engham, I don't know if we got a replay of that. It's subtle, but it's good defense. So Engham, she's out of position, and she cuts the angle off and forces Brown to take that long-distance shot. And it's kind of getting in the way of the forward. That's enough to change the decision of Adeline Brown, and or Addison Brown, and good defense by Engham. 3:34 left here in the first period. 2-1 Detroit Lakes leading here in this first period as Bryn Erickson, backhand pass broken up at the blue line. Amarud plays it to the corner. Waits for it. Jansen, Amarud putting pressure on Shornack. Now Tenley Thompson for the Broncos. She'll lose it. Takes a whack at Hallie Eichens. Refs letting him play a little bit here as the Broncos will regroup in their own zone. Sydney Lindahl Latinsky gets it to the blue line and then poked out to neutral ice by Amarud. As puck is loose here, and Bryn Erickson will find it. And Lakers will dump it in, give chase. Nations Jabas gets taken down on the play. Now it's picked up by Stottleman and out to neutral ice. And all the way down. No icing here. It was off of the Lakers last. So they'll waive icing. The Lakers will have to break it out of their zone. Done good at that tonight. Haven't seen a lot of zone possession by the Broncos in the offensive zone. Lakers have done a nice job clearing pucks and breaking out. Out to neutral ice it goes. Broncos will regroup. Hayden Nelson plays it along the near side boards. Neutral ice, where the penalty boxes are located. Then played in. Here's Strapko. She's looking for a pass, but nobody with her. Stolen pass now by Mariotti. Played it out to neutral ice and iced by the Broncos, and we'll have an offensive zone draw with 1:40 left in the first period. 2-1. Detroit Lakes leading after giving up the game's first goal. The Lakers have answered back. Izzy Mariotti and Hadley Songstead with goals. The Lakers are first lead of the night, 2-1. Face-off 1 on the draw in the offensive zone. Hadley Songstead behind the net of the Broncos. Fends off a defender, goes to her forehand, pass in front. Nelson, one-time shot, no, save by Hager. Got her left skate on that puck, and now a goal by Nelson as she had missed a couple of chances, but now finds the back of the net, Presley Nelson. And this line has accounted for 3 goals tonight. Nelson, Mariotti, and Songstead. 1:18 left. Presley Nelson finds her first goal of the night. And puck thrown in front, kind of another scrum. So Mariotti and Songstead both get assists on that Presley Nelson goal. Down a minute left here in the first period. 3-1, Detroit Lakes leading here in girls hockey. Icing on the Lakers. No, they're going to wave it off. 44 seconds to go. Behind the net. Jabas pinned against the wall. Lakers in the offensive zone. Comes loose here. Jabas will find it. Bottom of the circles. Jabas still with it. Works it to the top of the circles near side. 20 seconds left. She'll pass it to Bryn Erickson. Erickson, shot missed. Banged along the wall. Broncos out of the zone. 10 seconds left here in the first period. Back in we go. Shornack to the blue line. Tie-up ensues, and that's the end of the first period. So after the Lakers gave up the first goal, they bounced back and scored 3 unanswered. Izzy Mariotti, Hadley Songstead, and Presley Nelson all with goals as the Lakers take the lead into the intermission break. 3-1 on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our U-Motors intermission report right after this here on the station you can count on, KDLM, and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV3.
At Do Right Construction in Detroit Lakes, we do it all, and we do it right. Decks, windows, roofing, siding, doors, interior remodels, additions, garages, you name it. From stunning flooring and custom cabinetry to full home makeovers, our skilled team brings your vision to life with craftsmanship you can trust, on time and on budget. For a home improvement experience that's done right the first time, call Do Right Construction today at 234-1095. Do Right Construction. They do it all, and they do it right.
Detroit Lakes High School is giving students new opportunities to get out of class and get hands-on learning and experience. The Youth Skills Training Program at DLHS encourages, promotes, and supports the development of local partnerships between schools, employers, and community organizations. Students can choose from plant science and greenhouse management, advanced manufacturing, and the Certified Nursing Assistant Program. For more information, call Vern Schnathorst, 218-849-6110. Academies of Detroit Lakes. My future, my course.
Hey, I'm ordering dinner. I was thinking burgers.
Boom! I just earned a $450 bonus for opening up a checking account at Old National Bank. Sorry, what'd you say? Burgers?
No, I definitely said 40-ounce dry-aged tomahawk steaks. Yep, with those little sauteed mushrooms.
Earn up to a $450 bonus when you open an eligible checking account and complete qualifying activities. Visit oldnational.com/checking and get old. Member FDIC. Additional restrictions apply. Offer valid through January 31st, 2026.
U-Motors Detroit Lakes, Pelican, and Fargo have been helping families make memories for years now. From the water toys to land toys, they've got every inch of fun covered. Pontoons, dirt bikes, side-by-sides, riding gear, snowmobiles, and more. U-Motors knows there's been many smiles and lots of laughter from the days on the water to the miles of trails in the snow. Stop by any of their locations, Detroit Lakes, Pelican, or Fargo, and let U-Motors help you find just what your family needs. Online at umotorsinc.com.
The King is calling. Burger King of Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids is hiring for all shifts now. Whether you're looking for some supplemental income or a career opportunity, Burger King offers starting wages up to $15 an hour, and health insurance is available for full-time employees. Plus, paid training with advancement opportunities, flexible hours, free uniforms, and meal discounts. Starting up to $15 an hour, The King is calling. Burger King, Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids.
Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair on 8th Street in Detroit Lakes is your all-around auto repair. Jeff services fifth wheel hitches, 4 and 5-inch diesel exhausts, gooseneck hitches, brakes, shocks and struts, custom dual exhausts, and mufflers. Jeff's work is fully guaranteed and is now a 3-family member business. Call for an appointment today, 846-9318. Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair in Detroit Lakes, 846-9318.
Hey, Hey Lakers fans, our community is lucky to have athletes that display such great teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. At SJE, we look for these same qualities as we build our team and grow our business. We're always looking for passionate team players. If that sounds like a fit for you, consider joining our team today. With multiple open positions and flexible hours, you're sure to find a spot on our roster. Join today by applying at sje.com/careers. For 50 years, we have been proud to be SJE. And good luck, Lakers!
Good luck to our Lakers from everyone at West River Dental. When you visit West River Dental, your smile is their top priority. Their dentist, Dr. John Jordan, along with their entire team, is dedicated to their patients' comfort and well-being. Building a foundation of trust is vital to their success. It's their goal to provide exceptional dental care through individualized service and education for each patient. At West River Dental, they utilize the most advanced dental technology and procedures to ensure a positive dental experience. Good luck, Lakers, from West River Dental.
And welcome back here to the Ken Freeman Arena. It's our U Motors Intermission Report. You're listening to girls hockey. Detroit Lakes leading International Falls in girls hockey 3-1. The Lakers outshot the International Falls Broncos 14-6 in that first period. As we take a look at the goals in that first period, International Falls scored the game's first goal. Adeline Strapko with the goal. The assist went to Addison Brown. It's a pass from Brown, or more of a shot from the far circle, and it was a one-timer or redirect, and a goal for Adeline Strapko made the score 1-0 I Falls. The Lakers answered back 47 seconds later when Izzy Mariotti tied the game. Assist going to Presley Nelson. Really nice pass by Presley Nelson, kind of a backhand pass, and Izzy Mariotti, who was waiting for the pass, was behind the Bronco net, captured the pass, and then was able to score as she was able to get the puck past the goaltender, Daisy Hager, and that was after Alexis Davis, the starting goalie for the Broncos, she got hurt. So Daisy Hager, the backup, comes in, and coming in cold off the bench, never easy as a goalie. She did make some couple of saves prior to that goal, but the goal was scored by Izzy Mariotti. 1-1 our score, and then about 4 minutes later, the Broncos gave up another one. Hadley Songstead scored to make it 2-1. It was an unassisted goal, just a scrum in front of the net. I'm not even sure how the puck went in the net. Songstead was in the right place, right time. There's a couple of players that were on the ice, and Songstead able to get the puck past Daisy Hager, made the score 2-1. And then the final goal of that first period was scored by Detroit Lakes' Presley Nelson. That goal came with 1:18 left in the first period. Izzy Mariotti and Hadley Songstead with the assist. So all three goals in that first period for the Lakers came from the Izzy Mariotti line with Nelson and Songstead. See if the Lakers can spread the scoring out a little bit. But the Broncos, they have some nice pieces. They're still in this hockey game as well. They just need to generate some more shots. They have not been able to sustain pressure in the offensive zone. Lakers have done a much better job keeping the puck in the attacking zone and haven't given the Broncos much good looks. And we saw some good defense in that first period. We saw Megan Engham make a nice play on what would have been a breakaway. She got back on the back check and disrupted Addison Brown, which she was going for a breakaway. Nice play by Engham. We saw Lena Shornack play a really nice first period defensively, and also she got involved offensively as well. She had a rush, brought the puck in the offensive zone, generated a shot. Senior captain Bryn Erickson, Olivia Itty Voncum, all contributing defensively as well for the Lakers, and Peyton Solberg only giving up one goal so far. That was one of our keys to the game. It's good goaltending tonight, and support for our goaltenders being the biggest part of that, and we've seen that so far here in this hockey game. We'll be back with our Preps Spotlight in a moment as our U Motors Intermission Report continues after this on the station you can count on, KDLM, and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV 3.
Looking for trusted appliances with hometown service? D&D Repair and Appliance is your full-service, family-owned appliance store, proudly serving the Lakes region for over 35 years. They carry KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, brands you know and trust. Plus, they offer delivery and installation so you can shop local and get it delivered right to your home. Visit them at 1050 Highway 59 South, because when you choose D&D Repair and Appliance, now you're talking value.
Come check out the Boys and Girls Thrift Store and More of Detroit Lakes. They've got the largest selection of thrift family apparel in the upper Midwest, all at low everyday prices. The B&G Thrift Store and More has been voted the best thrift discount store in the Lakes area. From truckload sales to outdoor living furniture to thrift items, they cover everything you could possibly want. Shop Monday through Saturday 9 a.m. to 7, Sundays 10 a.m. to 5. The Boys and Girls Thrift Store and More is a proud supporter of all Laker athletics.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
Roll-off containers from Haug Incorporated are perfect for any project. Don't let your project become bigger than you thought it'd be. Maybe you're in need of Haug's roll-off containers for your construction projects. Haug significantly reduces disposal costs often made by big, bulky trailers while doing the dirty job of taking the debris away for you. The big roll-off containers will handle your demolition, no problem. Call Haug Incorporated today for your roll-off containers. 218-847-7391.
Winter at the Lakes should be cozy, not chilly. If your furnace is acting up or your home just isn't staying warm, turn to the kind, knowledgeable team at Laney's at the Lakes. Their friendly employees treat you and your home with care, providing reliable heating service you can feel good about. From routine heating system checkups to timely repairs, they're here to keep your home warm and comfortable all winter long. Laney's at the Lakes. Heating you can trust from people who care. Call today, 847-1309.
John here from Channy's 2 in Detroit Lakes, your trusted local auto shop for over 50 years. As the Lakers hit their athletic season, making sure your car is ready is a must. The Channy's 2 team is here to keep your vehicle performing at its best with honest, affordable, and reliable service. If you're heading to the arena or traveling out of town, the Channy's 2 team has your back for all your travels. Whether it's tires, brakes, engine repair, suspension alignment, or AC service, we're honored to serve you with reliable and expert car care. It's what we do at Channy's 2, 847-4252.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Barty, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Barty at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. For quality printing that won't break your budget, make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes.
Welcome back here to the Ken Freeman Arena. It's girls hockey. We're in the first period intermission. It's time now for our Prep Spotlight. Sales Up Spotlight brought to you by Detroit Lakes Schools, highlighting students that rise to the top and inspire others across all areas of school life. And let's meet this week's Sales Up Spotlight. Adriana Flugel is this week's Sales Up Spotlight. Accomplishments for Adriana. She's a junior at Detroit Lakes High School. She recently starred as Sandy in the high school musical production of Grease. Prior to this role, she played Oompa Loompa No. 5 in Willy Wonka and Teen Fiona in Shrek. Adriana also volunteers a few Sundays each month as the pianist and vocalist at Most Holy Redeemer Catholic Church in Ogama. She is a school ambassador giving tours to incoming students. Some comments about Adriana. Adriana works hard at the tasks that she's given, whether that's ensuring her classwork is completed well, preparing for a role on stage, or practicing music at church. That's our Sales Up Spotlight, celebrating Lakers riding the waves of excellence, brought to you by Detroit Lake Schools. Adriana Flugel, standout student leading the way through hard work and heart. And if you want to nominate someone or an organization or group, you can go to lakestv3.com, click on the Sales Up Spotlight image, and that'll take you to a quick and easy submission form. Type out the name of the nominee along with all the accomplishments and comments about the student or group, and you can also upload photos. lakestv3.com. It's the Sales Up Spotlight, and it is brought to you by Detroit Lakes Schools. So ready for second period action. Detroit Lakes will go from right to left as we see it here from center ice. The Broncos will go from left to right. The Lakers leading 3-1 here as we begin the second period. As the Broncos, the puck in their defensive zone. Lakers get it back. Now Songstead played out by the Broncos all the way down. This will be icing. A quick whistle here to begin the second period. 19 seconds in. 3-1 our score. We have lots happening tonight here in Detroit Lakes for Laker Athletics. The wrestling team hosting St. Cloud, Sartell, and Bemidji tonight. And you can listen to that on KRCQ. Looking for some wrestling action. Bemidji, Sartell, St. Cloud in town for a triangular. Detroit Lakes lost in their first match against St. Cloud 41-34. And then next up they'll have Sartell, then Bemidji. So David broadcasting that. Also dance in town tonight. They have Quadangular, Alexandria, Bemidji, and Moorhead for dance. And then boys swimming and diving. They're at the DLCCC tonight. Sauk Rapids Rice in town. Girls basketball, they're on the road. They're at Perham tonight at the Hive. So a busy night in Laker activities. Here in girls hockey, again, 3-1 our score. The Lakers looking to add on. This line looking to get some offense going. Aurora Jabas, Josie Stottleman, and Sophie Burnside. They've been close a few times tonight, but it's been the Mariotti line that's led the charge for the Lakers so far. See if that changes here as Megan Ingham comes down from the blue line, holds it in the offensive zone. Aurora Jabas rips a shot wide. Puck slides to the far wall. Eddie Von come behind the net. Stottleman gives it to the defense. Ingham. Good passing here by Detroit Lakes, moving it around the perimeter, looking for their shot. Not settling for any tough shot. They're being patient. One-time feed here for Jabas, who shoots, and that hit the side of the net. Might have got a piece of the goalie, Daisy Hager. And the Broncos are forced to ice the puck. So good start here for Detroit Lakes. Just what you want to see. Good pressure in the offensive zone, and Detroit Lakes being very patient, looking for the right opportunity. Izzy Mariotti line back out. Songstead, Nelson, wingers. Defensively right now it's Delaney Nelson and Bryn Erickson. Face-off controlled by the Broncos in their defensive zone. Their top line out. Oh, and Brown with another chance for a breakaway. Brown brings it in wide. Wrist shot saved by Solberg as the Lakers get back. Reinforcements get back after a chance there for Addison Brown. Now the Lakers will play it out to neutral ice. Played off the bounce by the defense, Lindahl Slatinsky. And now Songstead, center circle, works her way into traffic and then lost it. It's played now by Strapko. And then flipped end over end. Mariotti will settle down the loose puck. Plays it up to Nelson. Burnside lost an edge. Still have yet to see a penalty tonight. I might have just jinxed that. And I haven't seen anything that's really been worthy of a penalty either. Shots 14-7 in favor of the Lakers. Stottleman with speed into the offensive zone. Drops a pass for Jabas and a glove save by Hager. Good speed by Josie Stottleman to kind of pick up the speed from her own zone. Watch her gain speed, then enters the zone. And the right idea, drop the pass and give it to Aurora Jabas, your sniper. And she shot that puck into the glove there of Hager. Shot by Eddie Voncum, blocked by the Broncos. Jabas gets it back. Picks up speed now to the near side. Jabas to Engham. Engham, shot, stick save, and a cover-up. Quick whistle, and a stop here by Daisy Hager. We'll get a freeze here with 14 minutes left to go here in the second period. 3-1 our score. Detroit Lakes with the lead. Stottleman will win the draw back. Engham directed one off the skate of Hayden Nelson. Eddie Voncum down to Jabas. Jabas curled. Oh, what a move there by Jabas. In front, backhand shot, and a goal! It's going to be Josie Stottleman who gets the goal, but watch this play if we got the replay of Aurora Jabas from the corner. Stick handling, dancing through traffic, and Stottleman, I think, is going to get credit for the goal, but that's a good assist there for Aurora Jabas. That was a nice play. And our first goal here in the second period. 13:41 to go. Let's see what the official, I believe it's going to be Stottleman who gets the assist, or gets the goal. Yep. Aurora Jabas gets the assist on the Stottleman goal. The 3:19 mark of the second period. So Lakers lead 4-1. A highlight reel goal there for the Lakers. A highlight reel assist for Aurora Jabas. And her way to get in the small spaces, and that's a mark of a good player here. So the Lakers see the Broncos go on in the attack, and Solberg gets back in time. She was covering the near side post, and wraparound attempt there by Addison Brown. And just back in time there was Solberg. She doesn't give up the angle as the Lakers still lead here 4-1. Play to the near side. Songstead into the offensive zone. On her backhand, Songstead looking for number 2 tonight. Pass goes off the skate. Back to the blue line. Shornack gives to Bryn Erickson. Stick handles through a defender. Then a shot off the end boards. Nelson with it. Hager, the goalie, way out of her goal crease. Now she gets back into position as the Broncos play to the near side. Songstead backhands it to Shornack. And a stick save by Hager. Now Burnside cycles for Songstead. Stolen by the Broncos. A fan on a clearing attempt. Held in by Erickson and a save by Hager. 11:58 left here in the second period. 4-1. Detroit Lakes with the lead. As we see that fan on that clearing attempt. Bryn Erickson gears up a shot. Was a rebound given up, but Hager then able to lunge for the puck. Here's a one-timer off the draw. Shornack with that shot. Save again for Hager. 20 shots on goal now for the Lakers. One shot so far for the Broncos here in this second period. As Lakers get in the offensive zone, we get a whistle and an offsides call on Detroit Lakes. So offsides, and Lakers will make a line change. Stottleman center, defense changing with Eddie Voncum bringing in the offensive zone after the faceoff one at neutral ice. Eddie Voncum pass through traffic. The puck goes the blue line. The net is off here as we get a whistle. And we are going to get our first penalty of the hockey game. And it's an interference penalty on the Broncos. So somewhere along the lines there, the Broncos get called for a penalty. It's an interference penalty, and it's on Harper Klabundi. There's 11:27 left. Harper Klabundi with the penalty call, interference. So Lakers on the power play for the first time. And Erickson. So interference penalty on Klabundi with 11:15 left here in the second period. Jabas with a shot. Another penalty coming up here against the Broncos. And the Lakers are going to go 5-on-3. And it's another interference penalty against International Falls. And the penalty is going to be on Sydney Lindahl-Slatinsky. So 17 seconds after the penalty on Klabundi, Slatinsky will go to the box. Lindahl-Slatinsky will go to the box for interference. So back-to-back interference penalties. So it will be 5-on-3 for a minute 40. So 5-on-3 hockey, Lakers with a golden chance to open this game up. As Broncos cleared out to neutral ice. It's played by the Lakers in the offensive zone. Stottleman, tough pass to handle there for Jabas, gives it back to Stottleman. The wrist shot goes into the glove of Hager. Just not a high percentage look here if you're the Lakers. You got to get that puck on the ice. And so often I see that in girls hockey especially. It's those kind of rainbow shots from a long ways out. And Coach Norby is going to call a timeout and just get everything dialed in here. You got a 5-on-3 for a minute 16. 10:43 left to go here in the second period. Coach Norby calls for timeout. Timeout brought to you by U Motors. We'll squeeze in a break as well. Catch our breath. Be back with a 5-on-3 power play here for the Lakers. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Be back with more here from Ken Freeman Arena after this here on KDLM and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV3.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Barty, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Barty at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
All right, welcome back. Timeout called by the Lakers as we have a moment as well. Let's take a quick look at our streaming schedule and our broadcast schedule. Big game tomorrow. If you got nothing going on tomorrow and you want to watch some of the best hockey in northwestern Minnesota, come to the Ken Freeman Arena tomorrow night. Boys hockey, Detroit Lakes taking on the Warroad Warriors. Clash 8A matchup. It's going to be just a fun broadcast. I've been looking at that game for the last few weeks, and I'm excited for it. And come on down tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Ken Freeman Arena. It should be a full house as well. Boys hockey. Lakers 5-on-3 here for girls hockey as we see the Lakers 5-on-3. They're leading 4-1, trying to add on here. We had a timeout by Coach Norby. Songstead working it around the front of the net. Denied a few times on the wraparound attempts. Now a shot by Jabas. Songstead there, and a whistle is being blown and a stoppage with 10:10 left here in the second period. Good looks. Songstead, a couple of cracks at it, then a pass out by Jabas, and more poking at that puck, but Hager keeping it in front of her. The net came loose as well. As we get the net reset. Still 5-on-3 for another 43 seconds. Face-off controlled by the Broncos. Held in by the Lakers. Erickson at the left D. Erickson to the near side. Jabas couldn't handle that pass. Now gets it back. Jabas to the high slot for Erickson. Right circle shot. One-timer taken by Ingham. Missed the net. Jabas, bottom of the circles. Works it to the front. Jabas with a shot. That goes wide. Lakers not afraid to shoot the puck, but nothing to show for it on this 5-on-3. Another one-timer, and that puck trickles in. Lakers get the goal, and it's going to be Josie Stottleman who gets the goal. And the Lakers will still have a power play for another 30 seconds. Take a look at the replay on our stream feed. Just another melee in front. That puck just barely crossed the line From my vantage point here, that puck just barely made it in, but it is a goal. And the Lakers now lead 5-1. 9:40 left in the second period. And one power play will end here. So Stadelman, that's her second goal. Songstead gets the assist. Lakers still with a power play for another 16 seconds. 5-on-4 power play now as the Broncos will clear. And that'll be it for the power play now for the Lakers. Maybe one last rush. Broncos back at full strength. So 5-on-5, 9:05 to go here in the second period. No icing here. It was touched by Delaney Nelson. Now Mariotti for the Lakers. She tries to work it to the front. And we get another stoppage here as Burnside went into the net. This faceoff will probably come outside of the zone. No, it'll be an offensive zone draw. Offensive zone draw here for the Lakers. Broncos try to clear off the boards, held in. Eddie Voncum holding it in at the blue line. Franco tying up. Lakers 5-1 lead here in the second period. Broncos cleared out to neutral ice. Eddie Voncum. It's the puck stolen from her. Pass now stolen by the Lakers. Izzy Mariotti trying to play it out. Does get it out to neutral ice, then sent back in. That's actually Katie Smith racing for it. Ishins on the receiving end of a collision. Franco picks up the puck in the skates of Smith. Franco gets it back. And Franco tied up. Detroit Lakes will regroup. Jabas takes control here at neutral ice. Leading her way into traffic, lost the puck. Now it's picked up by Burnside. Burnside, tough angle shot, caught the goalie Hager up high, makes the save. And a stop here with 7:34 left here in the second period. Well, let me continue to beat a dead horse here. The Lakers get this shot up high. If you get that shot low on the ice, hit it off one of those big pillows, those leg pads, gives your chance, your fellow attacker a chance for a rebound. I see another shot that goes up high, and goalie can make the save easier up there as the puck now into traffic, and a shot taken by Shornack, and then some scrumming afterwards. Goaltender ends up losing a helmet in the process. And that's the backup goalie Hager, and so if she's out, hopefully she's okay. And she lost her helmet in the process. Appears to be collecting her equipment and appears to be okay. Let's take a look at the replay here. That's exactly what happened. Oh, it was a Bronco player that pushed the Laker into their goalie. As a defender, you want to clear the traffic in front, but never push an opponent into your own goalie, and that's exactly what happened there. And unfortunately for the Broncos, Daisy Hager gets back up. She's okay. 6:55 to go here in the second period. Detroit Lakes leading 5-1. And it's brought in here by Stottleman, looking for number 3 tonight, and a scoring chance in front. Another scrum ensues. Here's Jabas comes away from the scrum without a stick. So team's mixing it up here in the middle stages of this hockey game. Get a look at the replay. Stottleman, she's looking for goal number 3. She's got 2 so far here in the second period. And Aurora Jabas kind of instigating, kind of drawing some attention as she had a couple of poke checks at the goalie when she was down on the puck. Play to the whistle. Sometimes the defenders take exception to that. Megan Engham, defense pass to Eddie Von Cum. Broncos get the loose puck. Jansen skates it forward. 9th grader, Kalia Jansen will dump it in. Hadley Songstead brings it along. Pels it into the offensive zone. Picks it up, bottom of the circles. Tough shot. And there you go. That's a nice low shot on goal. Rebound was there. Songstead gets it back. Filters it wide. Played by Mariotti. She scored the game's first goal for the Lakers. Broncos backhand held in by Eddie Von Cum in the skates of Jabas. Onto the blade of Jansen. Breakout pass by the Broncos. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Held in. Good forecheck pressure by Stottleman. Now it's played by Jabas. Wrist shot. And she misses it wide. She's been hungry for a goal tonight, but she has not been able to find the net. Still scoreless to this point, Aurora Jabas. Had multiple goals the last time the Lakers and the Broncos met up in I Falls. A few years ago, I made the trip up, girls hockey up to Bronco Arena. So we got a whistle offsides call on the Lakers. Faceoff will be just outside the Bronco blue line in front of the Laker bench. Faceoff controlled by Detroit Lakes. Allie Eichens. Stolen by I Falls. Lakers in the offensive zone, though. Now Addison Brown sweeps it to the blue line, held in by Bryn Erickson. Chased after by Pavlik. Pavlik lost it to Eichens, who tries to jam it short side, and a cover by Hager. Allie Eichens, part of the third line, almost scoring the 6th goal for the Lakers, but Hager falls on that puck. Good steal by Eichens, and Hager gets to that post just in time. Face-off controlled in the offensive zone by the Lakers. Eichens sends again one on net, and another save by Hager, and we'll get another stoppage. Shots right now, they say 30-8 in favor of the Lakers here on the scoreboard at the Kent. And that would mean 16 shots here in this second period for the Lakers. They had 14 in the first period. 2 shots so far for the Broncos in the second period. Broncos behind the net. They'll play it far wing. Lindahl Slatinsky, shot by Bryn Erickson, got Songstead. Another shot by Erickson, cover up by Hager. Bryn Erickson, a little friendly fire here as she tried to get that shot on goal. As it was blocked by her own teammate Songstead. And freeze by Hager as we get a stoppage here with 3:59 to go in the second. 5-1 our score. Lakers unable to hold the zone. Back out to neutral ice it goes. That should be offsides, and the linesman or the official all over it. Good call by the ref. 2 penalties so far. Both were called on the Broncos. If you're following us on YouTube tonight, give us a like. Follow us as well by subscribing to us. Catch the next Laker broadcast, which will be tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Lakers will clear. It's Izzy Mariotti into the offensive zone, looking for another. She's got 1 goal so far. Sit to Songstead, had her stick lifted. Played by Jansen. And out to neutral where Megan Engham lost the puck. Now Songstead there to pick it up for Detroit Lakes. Songstead in the offensive zone, gets through one defender and then got it to the goal, but Hager cleared it away. Active stick from the goalie, Daisy Hager. Broncos down the offensive zone, and a glove save by Peyton Solberg. Solberg has not been busy here in the second period, but tested there, and she gets a glove save. Sometimes when you haven't seen a lot of shots thrown your way, when you're the goalie that, the Laker goalie, able to stay with it, stay in the hockey game, despite not seeing a lot of activity. Her direction here is Aurora Jabas sprints into the zone. Jabas thought she was going to go behind the net. She worked it in front and forehand to backhand and never got a shot on goal. Jabas again, this time shot goes wide off the end boards. Aurora's got to be saying, what have I got to do to get a goal tonight? She has been close so many times. As Jabas finds it in the corner on her backhand, now plays it to Bryn Erickson. Erickson into traffic, loose for Jabas. Oh, and that goes just wide. Good hustle here by Jabas, getting that puck. The Broncos, they appear to be tired here. They are not getting to those loose pucks as the Broncos now get it to neutral ice. Lindahl Slatinsky lost it. Now a chance here for Stottleman. Stottleman in the offensive zone looking for number 3, but shot was blocked. Picked back up here, off-balance shot by Erickson goes to the corner, and the Broncos will play to the near side wall. And sent the length by I Falls. We'll have an offensive zone draw with 1:34 to go here in the second period. 5-1. Good poke check by the Lakers. Giving a chance here for Stottleman. Second chance opportunity later on in that sequence, but give International Falls credit. They have done a nice job blocking shots tonight. They've been getting into traffic. Another shot that was blocked by Jansen. They're down 5-1, but they're still blocking shots and still staying in this hockey game. It's good to see the Broncos. They've won a couple of games this year. They had been struggling, even winning games, and a couple of wins against Morris Benson this season. Minute left here in the second period, and they're still in this hockey game. It's only a 4-goal game. Kind of hanging around here, but Lakers, if they can get one goal here late, that would be huge. Here's Nelson's shot goes wide. Mariotti cycles it to the blue line, held in by Ingham. Klabundi gets tied up. It's played by Amarud. Stolen by Delaney Nelson, sends one on goal, and we get a stop with 30 seconds left in the second period. 5-1 our score. I want to welcome our friends watching north of the border. We got some viewers in Moose Jaw, Canada, Saskatchewan. Welcome those watching on our YouTube page. Want to be able to bring the visual component to our broadcasts. As the Lakers roar, Jabas with a wrist shot and a save by Hager. Played to the far corner, tie up. 10 seconds left here in the second period. Held in by the Lakers, cleared around the wall by the Broncos. It's up by Burnside along the near side wall, and that's the end of the second period. So after 2 periods of play on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, it's Detroit Lakes 5, International Falls 1. You're listening to Girls Hockey on the station you can count on, KDLM, and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV 3.
Hey everyone, Dr. Chris here from Strive Chiropractic. Say, you may have heard that we take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general, and that's because we focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body, and chiropractic care at Strive can make a huge difference in your child's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get your family on the road to feeling and functioning their best.
Saving energy and money go hand in hand, and Detroit Lakes Public Utilities is here to help you do both. Their Bright Energy Solutions program offers cash rebates on energy-efficient products that can help make your home more comfortable, reduce energy costs, and protect the environment, all while saving you money. From Energy Star appliance upgrades to advanced heating and cooling systems, there's plenty of opportunities to make a meaningful change in 2025. Learn all the ways you can save this year by contacting Detroit Lakes Public Utilities or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
When the snow flies, your golf game doesn't have to go into hibernation. Swing into the 19th hole simulator at Forest Hills Resort, your warm, cozy escape all holiday season long. Keep your swing sharp on some of the best courses in the country, all without leaving town. Bring friends, hang out over holiday breaks, and make it a tradition. And grab Black Diamond at Forest Hills Christmas gift cards, the perfect gift for the golfer in your life. So tee up good times this winter at the Forest Hills Resort 19th hole simulator.
Welcome to Muscatel GMC in Detroit Lakes. Ask about rebates and incentives available now. GMC, dedicated to American ingenuity. Looking for roomy comfort and convenience? Designed for serious capability. Muscatel's built on trust.
Ready to crush your fitness goals? Snap Fitness Detroit Lakes has your back with 24/7 access, high-quality strength and cardio equipment, top-tier functional training, and a supportive community. And don't miss their group classes led by Coach Carly. She brings the motivation you need to every workout. Join him at 1315 Highway 10 West or call 218-844-3822. That's 844-3822. Call today. Snap Fitness Detroit Lakes. Move your body, fuel your mood. A proud supporter of Laker Athletics.
Looking for trusted appliances with hometown service? D&D Repair and Appliance is your full-service, family-owned appliance store, proudly serving the Lakes region for over 35 years. They carry KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, brands you know and trust. Plus, they offer delivery and installation so you can shop local and get it delivered right to your home. Visit them at 1050 Highway 59 South, because when you choose D&D Repair and Appliance, now you're talking value.
Life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we can't make it better for the people we care about. At Weber Family Motors, that's our family and our team, and also the customers who have been shopping with us since 2007. That's why we've made our Pro-Certified Unlimited Mile program complimentary for every eligible new and pre-owned vehicle. So you get one less thing to worry about. Visit our showroom on Highway 10 West next to Menards or browse online at WeberFamilyMotors.com. Weber Pro Certified. Drive home.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this no-hassle membership I've been hearing about.
Well, Joel, it's the easiest way to take care of your boat. One membership, and J&K Marine handles all service calls, pickups, deliveries, winterization, storage, and even oil changes.
So I don't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Exactly. Plus, members get 20% off parts and accessories. It's customer service simplified.
Sounds like working with the pros.
That's J&K Marine, where you need us, when you need us.
Call today and make lake life hassle-free.
Arena. We have played 2 periods of hockey here, girls hockey, as the Lakers lead the International Falls Broncos 5-1 on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard. Lakers scored 2 goals in that second period. The first goal scored at the with 13:41 to go in the second period. Josie Stadelman with the goal. Aurora Jabas with the assist. The Broncos then committed a penalty. Harper Klabundi was called for interference, and then 17 seconds later they were called for another interference penalty. Lindahl Latinsky called for a penalty. So the Lakers had a 5-on-3. They were able to score 1 goal on that power play. It was Josie Stadelman getting the goal, the assist going to Hadley Songstead. So 5-1 is our score. The Lakers outshot the Broncos 19-3. In that second period. So definitely one-sided in the shots department. And number of Lakers with some good scoring chances. Allie Eichens had a scoring chance. We saw Aurora Jabas, who's yet to score tonight, but she's been close a number of times. She had a number of great scoring chances. And in fact, you got to go back to that goal that was scored by Josie Stadelman. I mean, it was all kind of set up by Aurora Jabas, and so she doesn't get the goal, but she does get a point. And Lakers kind of in control of this hockey game, although it's 4-goal differential. It's not out of there's still a chance here for the Broncos, but just from what we've seen, it looks like the Lakers definitely have the advantage, and it feels at times it felt in that second period where the Broncos were tired and were gassed, and they weren't winning races to the pucks where the Lakers were. I'm sure a big loss for the Broncos too was losing their starting goalie, Alexis Davis. She never did come back into the game. She never came back to the bench either, kind of holding her lower back, so it must have been a contusion of some sort or something like that. But, Daisy Hager, give her credit. She's faced lots of shots, 33 shots by the Lakers through 2 periods, and she's done a great job. 28 saves so far, coming in cold from the bench. So we'll see what the third period has in store. We'll take a break. We'll be back with third period action here from the Kent right after this. You're listening to Girls Hockey on the station you can count on, KDLM, and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV3.
TV3 is your home for great local programming. We give a voice to our local communities. You can watch on Arvik Cable, on our website, YouTube, and Facebook page.
Layton Media offers a radio corral of 26 stations, including Real Country 102, Wave 104.1, Today's Best Music, Lakes 99.5 Classic Hits, KJ Country 96.5, and KDLM. Follow on social media and stream your favorite Layton Media radio station wherever you are with the Lakes Area Radio app.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
The King is calling. Burger King of Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids is hiring for all shifts now. Whether you're looking for some supplemental income or a career opportunity, Burger King offers starting wages up to $15 an hour, and health insurance is available for full-time employees. Plus, paid training with advancement opportunities, flexible hours, free uniforms, and meal discounts. Starting up to $15 an hour, The King is calling. Burger King, Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids.
Hey everyone, Dr. Chris here from Strive Chiropractic. Say, you may have heard that we take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general, and that's because we focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body, and chiropractic care at Strive can make a huge difference in your child's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get your family on the road to feeling and functioning their best.
Detroit Lakes High School is giving students new opportunities to get out of class and get hands-on learning and experience. The Youth Skills Training Program at DLHS encourages, promotes, and supports the development of local partnerships between schools, employers, and community organizations. Students can choose from plant science and greenhouse management, advanced manufacturing, and the Certified Nursing Assistant Program. For more information, call Vern Schnathorst, 218-849-6110. Academies of Detroit Lakes. My future, my course.
Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair on 8th Street in Detroit Lakes is your all-around auto repair. Jeff services fifth wheel hitches, 4 and 5-inch diesel exhausts, gooseneck hitches, brakes, shocks and struts, custom dual exhausts, and mufflers. Jeff's work is fully guaranteed and is now a 3-family member business. Call for an appointment today, 846-9318. Jeff's Muffler and Auto Repair in Detroit Lakes, 846-9318.
And welcome back. U-Motors Intermission Report continues. You're listening to Girls Hockey on KDLM, streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV3. 5-1 our score. Detroit Lakes leading the International Falls Broncos here in girls hockey. As we look ahead at what's coming up on our broadcast schedule, we have boys hockey tomorrow night. Big section game. The Laker boys got a win against Red Lake Falls earlier this week. Always tough to go to Red Lake Falls and get a win. The Lakers managed to do that. And then they host the best team in our section and potentially in the state of Minnesota. Warroad coming to town on Friday tomorrow, and that'll be here on at the Kent, and we'll have it here on KDLM and on Lakes TV3. Coming up next week, girls basketball versus DGF, girls basketball versus Albany. Lakers kind of in the midst of the meat and potatoes of the girls basketball schedule, so we'll have that for you next week. And then looking ahead with St. Cloud Apollo coming to town in boys basketball. That's a Saturday afternoon game, and then we have a basketball doubleheader on the 27th. With Little Falls and Barnesville coming to town. Girls taking on Little Falls. Little Falls Flyers, they're a really good girls basketball team. They have some young talent coming up, and that'll be one to watch for there in our section as well. So that'll be a big game on the 27th. So we start to get into the end of January, and now you're really looking at the playoffs with, especially in the girls hockey realm, they start in November. In girls hockey, and so we're really closing in on the end of the season. Only 6 games left for the Lakers here after tonight's game. And you look at the section, Warroad in girls hockey, they're 16-3. They're 5-0 in section play. Thief River Falls right now stands in second place, 14-5 overall. They're 5-2 in section play. They're really strong this year. East Grand Forks. And then Crookston, who's usually, in the last few years, they've been up there. They've dropped a bit. They're 5-15. Detroit Lakes right now 6-11. And then International Falls rounding out the section in Section 8A for the girls side of things. Lakers girls hockey team, they have a big game coming up on Saturday, January 24th. They'll be at Crookston. That's a 5:30 game at the Crookston Sports Center. If the Lakers were able to get a win on the 24th, that could mean that they would be out of that play-in game that is reserved for the 5 and 6 seeds in Section 8A. So if they don't, then of course they get another game. But it'd be nice, to climb higher up in the section standings and get a win against Crookston coming up on the 24th. So that'll be a big game for the girls hockey team. 6-11 overall. They're 1-4 in section games. Lakers averaging over 4 goals per game. And you look at that against the rest of the section, that's third best in the section for goals for. Goals against, though, 4.8, which is third worst in the section. Just underway here in the third period. The Lakers go from left to right here in the third period. The Broncos going from right to left. Pass in front goes to Bryn Erickson. The senior tries to light the lamp, but she sends it off the padding of Hager and out of play. Good look here for Bryn Erickson, looking for the goal. Nice pass to the slot here. Erickson finds it. She has all day to fire that shot. Got a piece of the goalie, and there we go. No icing here as the Lakers will have to track this puck down in their defensive zone. They do so. Erickson pass that to Songstead. It's stolen by Brown. Held in at the blue line by the Broncos. They'll settle for a dump in as the puck will circle around to the near side. Broncos will hold in. Pavlik holds it in. Now it will be cleared by the Lakers, and this will be icing. With 55 seconds into this third period, 5-1, Detroit Lakes leading. Icing call against the Lakers. The defensive zone draw to the right of Solberg. Laker freshman goalie. Face-off controlled by the Broncos. They'll play it D to D on the offensive zone win. Shot bounces on goal, and Solberg will cover up. And we'll get another face-off here in the Laker defensive zone. This time to the left of Solberg on our glove hand side. Face-off one back. Megan Engham behind her own net. Plays it to the near side for Aurora Jabas. Jabas, center feed was behind Burnside. Puck will bounce into the Broncos zone. No icing here as the Broncos will pick it up in their defensive zone. One-touch breakout pass was broken up by Jabas. And now the Broncos will clear all the way down, but it was touched by the Lakers, so no icing. As Eddie Von Cum will find it behind her own net. Flips a pass along the wall for Jabas stolen at the blue line, held in by Thompson for the Broncos. The puck glances off the glove of Jansen onto the stick now of Engham to Jabas. Shot was blocked out of play. So last second block shot. Puck goes out of play. And Aurora Jabas for the Lakers. She's been so close here tonight. Another good look, but good active stick by the Bronco defense. Knocks that puck out of harm's way. Izzy Mariotti will take the draw. This line has accounted for 3 of the 5 goals tonight. Shot into traffic. Songstead fell to the ice. Picked back up here by the Lakers. Will play it to Erickson. She fanned on a shot. Broncos almost were sprung loose there. Lindahl Slatinsky almost had a chance. Now pass goes to Shornak into traffic. Puck bounces to the corner. Now Shornak into the skates of Nelson. And Lakers just putting on good pressure here. The Broncos just not been winning races of the pucks. Slap shot by Erickson, blocked in front by Pavlek, and played by the Broncos out of the zone. Addison Brown swipes it forward. Chance here for the Broncos, looking to pass it. There was Strapko trying to get it back to Brown. And now played by the Lakers, Bryn Erickson. Ahead for Burnside. Burnside in the offensive zone, drives it wide, brings it in front, backhand shot, saved by Hager. Jabas takes a poke at it, still loose. Jabas finds it, and that puck hit off the side of the net. Good look there for Sophie Burnside. Now Jabas steals it. Stick lift here by the Broncos. Now to the corner it goes. Lakers keeping the attack going as it's tied up along the far half wall. And the Broncos will come away with it. They'll play it off the dasher. Glove down at the blue line by Engham. Slid along by Burnside. Karams to the near side boards. As Stottleman's pass one-timed wide by Burnside. And then an icing here by the Broncos, but they're going to send it on goal, so this will not be icing as it was touched. Eddie Voncum will pick it up in her defensive zone. She'll skate it forward. Pass goes to Ishins. And stolen by the Broncos. Ishins, though, giving chase. And pinching down Katie Smith. Franco had a crack at it. Now it's Engham with a shot, and that goes wide. Near side wall, and now to the far corner. Klabundi for the Broncos. Stolen by Franco. Pass. Oh, got it to Ishins. Just missed it wide. Nice play. Allie Ishins, she's been close a couple of times tonight for the Lakers. So nice pass by Franco. She gets it again on her tape. Franco takes it herself to the net. And a save by Hager. Back to the blue line. Holding is Delaney Nelson. And now played out by the Broncos and all the way down. Good pressure by Detroit Lakes' third line. Coach Norby giving a round of applause to her team as they go off the ice. But good pressure, good sustained pressure. And getting shots on goal. Anna Franco with a couple of good looks. Allie Ishins as well. Izzy Mariotti to take the draw. 5-1, Lakers leading. If you're just tuning in, the Lakers scored 3 unanswered goals in the first period. Now up to 5 unanswered goals here as they had 2 in the second period. Broncos jumped out to a 1-0 lead. As the Lakers try to add on, Mariotti with a chance. Couple of cracks at it as it goes behind the net. And the skates of Songstead. Held in by Shornak. Circles around the boards to Nelson. Out of the far corner. Lakers putting the pressure on still. The Broncos will get it out. This is Addison Brown. Brown takes it herself, dumps it to the corner, races to the puck. She gets there first off the side of the net. Puck bounces in front of the Laker goal. Now it's cleared by Delaney Nelson. Nelson will dump it into the Broncos zone. Steal by Jabas. Oh, couldn't connect with Burnside. It was a good look. Right idea, couldn't execute. Dumped in by Eddie Voncum. Broncos Klabundi plays it to the near side wall. Pinching there is Jabas. Jabas on her backhand. Passes it to Eddie Voncum. Near side for Erickson. Dumped to the end wall for Stottleman. Slapped at by the Broncos. Bouncing puck swivels out to neutral ice into the Lakers zone. No icing here. Lakers will pick it up in their own zone and turn and go. Now it's played by Stottleman to Jabas. Back to Stottleman. Stottleman, bottom of the circles. Backhand feed for Jabas. Couldn't connect. Ishins now from the near side wing. Shot never made it on goal. Played out by the Broncos. And then dumped in. 10:06 to go, third period, 5-1. Detroit Lakes leads. Allie Ishins, icing. Didn't gain the center line and sent it in. We'll have an offensive zone draw here for the Broncos. Broncos being outshot 41-10. Here. So look at the Lakers' scoring chances. They've had so many of those here tonight. This game could be out of hand, but goaltending play has been well for the Broncos. Daisy Hager has come in and played well, and she makes another nice save. Kicked out that left leg. Pressure again, Franco. Ishins, rebound, loose. Broncos get to it, Jansen, and she'll play it out to neutral ice. Whacked at there by Katie Smith. She'll dump it to the corner. Ishins finds it along the wall. Throws one around the boards. Leslie Nelson pinches in, fresh from a stint on the bench. She's rested up. The rest of the Lakers will get a line change in as Songstead and Mariotti will join play. No icing here. Lakers will play it. That's Barrett Crump. Now Songstead looking for her hat trick. Into the skates. Broncos held in. Mariotti. Stick knocked off her stick. Puck knocked off her stick. Now played by Songstead again. Skates of Mariotti. I'm going to penalty on the Lakers. Mariotti's going to go to the box for tripping. So first power play of the night for the Broncos comes after Mariotti gets called for a tripping minor. And with 8:34 to go, see Mariotti kind of got her stick just in the wrong spot, and Bronco player fell to the ice. Called by the official. So first look at the power play unit for the Broncos tonight. So Broncos, Lindahl Slatinsky with a slap shot blocked by Jabas. Power play unit out for the Broncos. Lakers get the puck, though, at neutral ice. They're shorthanded, bringing it in the offensive zone. Jabas for Burnside. And the Lakers now just dump it to the deeper in the zone. The Broncos will play it back out to neutral. Stolen by Erickson, now stolen back by the Broncos. They joust for the puck. Broncos come away with it and play it in the Lakers zone. Eddie Voncum now for the Lakers behind her own net. Tries to clear and held in at the blue line. So we get a tie up, and now the Broncos get it back to Sydney Lindahl Slatinsky. She gets checked on the play, and that's going to be another penalty on the Lakers. Aurora Jabas is going to go to the box for checking. So the Broncos are going to have a 5-on-3 for 55 seconds. And for Aurora Jabas, maybe some frustration behind this check. That's a good play in boys hockey, but not in girls cannot check. So 2-minute minor for checking on Aurora Jabas. So, 5-on-3 chance here now for the Broncos. Cover up here by Solberg. We get a stop here with 7:20 left here in the third period. 46 seconds on the Mariotti penalty. 1:51 left on the Jabas penalty. Face-off won by the Broncos. They miss on the shot. Strapko misses the shot. Lakers will clear at the length. So for International Falls, Elise Pavlik will pick it up behind the net. Pavlik passes it to the near wing for Lindahl Slatinsky. Now to Addison Brown. Now Strapko with a shot. Never made it on goal. Pressure here by the Broncos. Puck goes to the end wall. Strapko's backhand pass in front goes wide. Slap shot missed there by Klabundi. Stolen by the Lakers and cleared the length. And that'll do it for the Mariotti penalty. So the Lakers have one player from the box. It's 5-on-4 now. 6:29 to go. So 55 seconds on the Jabas penalty. Presley Nelson, dangerous turnover here. Broncos pass, though, missed the mark, and it's cleared by Nelson all the way down. Played by Jansen. Jansen's pass stolen by Nelson. That's late offsides. Lakers tag up. Played around the boards to Eddie Voncum. Lakers shorthanded, but they get a shot on goal and a freeze here with 5:51 left in the third. 5-1, Detroit Lakes leading. Broncos power play for another 22 seconds. Stottleman will take the draw. She's out there with Burnside, Eddie Voncum, and Bryn Erickson. Stottleman had it knocked loose. Picked back up by Burnside. Played by Hayden Nelson for the Broncos. She'll gain center. Gets it over the blue line of the Laker defensive zone. Nelson wraps it around the boards. Behind the net, Amarud for the Broncos. Plays it to the blue line. Sydney Lindahl Slatinsky unable to hold the zone. Now Jabas fresh from the penalty box. She comes in on the attack. 2-on-0. Oh, and the pass to Burnside just missed. Fresh from the penalty box. Lakers back at full strength. Jabas to Burnside, but couldn't connect. Now Jabas, nifty move behind the net. Still with the puck. Jabas, one-man and a goal! Aurora Jabas! Finally, she says. She's had a number of chances tonight, and she cashes in. Watch this goal. How many players did she beat? Hard power turn, back towards the bottom of the circles, and then beats the goalie, Hager. That was fun. And Aurora Jabas makes it 6-1, 5:02 left here in the third period. Just good stick handling. And she's only a sophomore. She's just going to get better as time goes on. Her stick handling is next level. She plays on the line with Josie Stottleman. She's just a freshman. Sophie Burnside, she's a sophomore. Lakers with a bright future with some of those forwards that we're seeing tonight, and of course their defense as well. Shornack, sophomore, is a junior. Engham, a sophomore. Shornack takes a shot that goes off the end boards. Bouncing puck settled down by Brown for the Broncos. Tie up along the boards. Mariotti digs it free. Played off the wall to the near side. Shornack holds it in. As the puck goes along the wall to the blue line, and not able to hold it in there is Megan Engham. 3:58 left here in the third period. 6-1, Detroit Lakes leads. That's offsides. Ishins came in before the puck. Offsides against the Lakers with 3:51 left. I don't know if they've announced the goal yet. Did I miss that? I don't know if they've announced it. Aurora Job has got the goal, what they had for helpers. Knocked down here by Katie Smith at neutral ice. Delaney Nelson now for the Lakers, gives it to Smith. And she'll dump it in off the skate of a Bronco player in front now for Franco. This third line has been close tonight. Let's see if they can get one. Eddie Voncom shot off the side of the net. Broncos try to clear, held in. Delaney Nelson holds the zone. Ishans, how many times has she been close tonight? Gets it to Franco, but couldn't connect. 3 minutes left to go. 6-1 Lakers as they dump it in. They'll go for a line change. See some new names and faces out for the Lakers here on senior night. So we see Avery Coley enter the game for the Lakers. Also coming into the game, Carson Germain for Detroit Lakes. 2:45 left to go. So it looks like the Lakers are going to go to 7-11 on the year. Broncos going to fall to 2-5. Rebound here for Jabas. Played behind the net. Jabas distributes to Erickson. Erickson back to Jabas. Feeds it to Barrett Crump off the end wall. Pressure by Coley. Far half wall. Broncos lost to their Jabas. 2:14 left. Jabas will vacate the zone. The Lakers will have to tag up at neutral ice. And they do so. Kind of a no-look pass there, trying to get it to Erickson. Broken up by International Falls. Play continues. Into the offensive zone. Erickson's! Did that sneak through? No, it did not. It's close. Almost a 5-hole goal there for Bryn Erickson. That's a nice shot. Low on the ice and tough for Hager to stop that puck. Let's take a look at it here as Bryn Erickson through traffic. That shot just almost slid past the goalie, but stays where it's at. And 6-1 still our score. 1:40 left here in the third period. As Detroit Lakes, Songstead dishing out a shoulder there. Play continues. Minute 18 left. Songstead pass in front. Never made it on to a teammate. Now Crump. Pass broken up. Broncos to neutral. Offsides. Minute 4 to go. I don't know if we can get a shot of the Lilac Loons. It's a new organization here in Detroit Lakes. It's for younger girls, for youth hockey. I think ages, kindergarten, all the way. As we got a minute left here, they're gathered right by the Laker varsity bench. Love to see that. The youth getting involved, cheering on the varsity program. Down to 48 seconds left here in the third period as the Broncos will regroup. A shot on goal and a cover-up by goaltender Hager. 38.1 seconds to go here in the third period. 6-1 Detroit Lakes, and as there you see they're all grouped up right outside the Laker bench. The Lilac Loons. Girls hockey going strong here in Detroit Lakes. Love to see it. There's a shot on net. Save by Hager. To the corner it goes. Now behind the net. Broncos come away with it. Klabundi. She'll play it to the blue line. Held in by Jabas. Now Stottleman. Oh, missed it wide on the wrister. Wraparound attempt there by Burnside. 10 seconds to go. Broncos will clear it out of the zone. not all the way down, not far enough for icing, and that's how this game will end. The Lakers snap a 3-game losing streak and get a win against a section opponent. They take down the International Falls Broncos. Final score tonight on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, the Lakers 6, the Broncos 1. We'll be back with our post-game show next here on KDLM and streaming on YouTube at Lakes TV3.
Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes wants to wish the Lakers good luck in the high school sports season. Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes salutes Laker sports and its great tradition. The Lakers have shown us how hard work, dedication, and teamwork is what it takes to succeed. At Sanford Clinic, they resemble those of the athletes with passion, courage, and strength. Sanford Health, Detroit Lakes, open Monday through Saturday, 218-846-2000.
Good luck, Lakers, from Bluebird Books in Detroit Lakes. Bluebird Books carries new books for all ages and interests. They also have a great assortment of local art, candles, cards, candy, and many other gift items. Their friendly and experienced staff can help with book recommendations for yourself or for a gift. And if they don't have the book you're looking for, they'd be happy to order it for you. Bluebird Books is open 7 days a week, located on Washington, downtown Detroit Lakes, and online at www.bluebirdbooks.store.
Principal Mortgage Group Incorporated, number 194185, a locally owned mortgage broker committed to providing clients with excellent customer service, combined with competitive mortgage rates. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, purchasing or building your dream home, refinancing an outstanding mortgage, consolidating debt, our highly experienced team of mortgage professionals can help make your dreams come true. Contact Craig, NMLS number 195006, Rob, NMLS number 320509, or Julia, NMLS 537109 at 844-7466.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
A Foltz building speaks for itself, but our customers say it best. This is Nick Bowers with Foltz Buildings in Detroit Lakes. From garages to commercial spaces, machine storage to toy storage, our experienced team delivers top quality construction tailored to your needs. See our work firsthand. Visit our models any day of the week on Highway 10 West in Detroit Lakes. Call 218-847-3281 for a free estimate. And read real customer reviews at foltzbuildings.com.
From the first Little Laker to the now Senior Lakers, Lake Sports Shop has been equipping those kids with the best and safest equipment in the Lakes area. Lake Sports Shop in Detroit Lakes, also proud to be the best location for hunting gear, winter gear, summer water toys, birthday gifts, holiday gifts, and just your all-around Lake Sports Shop. Good luck to all of the Laker athletes, whether you're just starting out or now seniors. Lake Sports Shop in Detroit Lakes, a proud sponsor of all Laker athletes.
Lake Shirts has been named the Lakes area's best place to work for years now, and with good reason. Friendly people, casual dress, flexible scheduling, great profit sharing, and dogs at work are just a few of the ways that Lake Shirts stands out. And Lake Shirts is currently looking for great people like you to join their team for part-time and full-time positions. Check out all of the current openings at lakeshirts.com and come see why life's better in a t-shirt. Lake Shirts, a proud sponsor of Laker Sports.
Fall is the season of cozy nights, crisp mornings, and gathering where it feels most like home. Why not find your happy place right where the leaves fall? Whether it's a cabin at the lake or your forever family home, My Kind of Bank makes it easy. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and friendly local experts, they'll guide you through every step of the home buying journey. Buying, refinancing, or upgrading, My Kind of Bank is ready when you are. Visit mykindofbank.com or stop by today. First National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Ken Freeman Arena. Post-game show time. The Lakers girls hockey team gets a win. Final score 6-1 tonight. The Lakers outshot the Broncos 49-12 as they dominated play through much of this hockey game, and we saw that continue into the third period. They only got one goal in the third period, but again, it was all Lakers in this one. And hats off to the goalie for the Broncos, Daisy Jagger, who came in cold from the bench and ended up making 43 saves on 49 shots on goal. So hats off to the sophomore goaltender for the Broncos. But Lakers just too much for the Broncos to handle tonight. Let's go through the scoring summary in this one. The Broncos struck first. They scored the game's first goal. Adeline Strapko got the goal 10:47 into the first period. The goal was assisted by Addison Brown. Made it 1-0 Broncos leading, and then the Lakers answered back 47 seconds later when Izzy Mariotti scored a goal. Presley Nelson with the assist. Tied the game at 1. And then just under 5 minutes later, Hadley Songstead got an unassisted goal. Made the score 2-1. And with 1:18 left, Presley Nelson made it 3-1. Mariotti and Songstead with the assist on the Presley Nelson goal. So that Mariotti, Songstead, Nelson line scored all of the goals for the Lakers in that first period. Then in the second period, it was Josie Stadelman who scored all the goals for Detroit Lakes. Stadelman scored 13:41 left in the second period. Aurora Jabas with the assist. And then the Broncos were on a penalty kill. They were down 2 players. It was a 5-on-3 power play for the Lakers. Stadelman gets the second goal for her and fourth goal of the game for the Lakers. And the assist went to Songstead. And so 4-1 was our score as we went into the third period. And the Lakers scored the last goal to make it, or Jabba scored the goal to make it 5-1 with 4:29 left to go in the third period. And Lakers get the win. Final score tonight here, 6-1 Detroit Lakes over International Falls here in girls hockey. Hoping to talk to some of our seniors here on senior night. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more of our post-game coverage here from the Kent Freeman Arena after this. Again, our final score on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard, the Lakers over the Broncos in girls hockey. Final score 6-1. More of our post-game coverage continues right after this.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. For quality printing that won't break your budget, make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes.
Looking for trusted appliances with hometown service? D&D Repair and Appliance is your full-service, family-owned appliance store, proudly serving the Lakes region for over 35 years. They carry KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, brands you know and trust. Plus, they offer delivery and installation so you can shop local and get it delivered right to your home. Visit them at 1050 Highway 59 South, because when you choose D&D Repair and Appliance, now you're talking value.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this no-hassle membership I've been hearing about.
Well, Joel, it's the easiest way to take care of your boat. One membership, and J&K Marine handles all service calls, pickups, deliveries, winterization, storage, and even oil changes.
So I don't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Exactly. Plus, members get 20% off parts and accessories. It's customer service simplified.
Sounds like working with the pros.
That's J&K Marine, where you need us, when you need us.
Call today and make lake life hassle-free.
Welcome to Muscatel GMC in Detroit Lakes. Ask about rebates and incentives available now. GMC, dedicated to American ingenuity. Looking for roomy comfort and convenience? Designed for serious capability. Muscatel's built on trust.
The King is calling. Burger King of Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids is hiring for all shifts now. Whether you're looking for some supplemental income or a career opportunity, Burger King offers starting wages up to $15 an hour, and health insurance is available for full-time employees. Plus, paid training with advancement opportunities, flexible hours, free uniforms, and meal discounts. Starting up to $15 an hour, The King is calling. Burger King, Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids.
All right, welcome back. Post-game show continues here from the Kent. The Laker girls hockey team gets a win 6-1 over the International Falls Broncos. It's time now for our Muscatel GMC MVPs of the game. And we're going to go with our senior class. Bryn Erickson, Hadley Songstead on the varsity roster for Detroit Lakes. And they contributed tonight. Elise Barbante, another senior for this Laker team. As we also saw Chance Ulmer and Barrett Crump as well for the Lakers, our senior class. So congratulations, Bryn Erickson, Hadley Songstead, all of our seniors, our Muscatel GMC MVPs of the game. It is senior night tonight, and I know they're getting their senior night ceremony underway. I know they have a lot of family in attendance too, so we're hoping to connect with the seniors, but we'll get them next time, and we hope you join us next time, which our next time that will be on the airwaves so will be tomorrow night. We'll have boys hockey for you tomorrow night. The World Warriors coming to town, one of the top teams in the entire state, and Lakers, if they want to be the number one seed in the section playoffs, they're going to have to get a win tomorrow, something that they haven't done against the World Warriors. Last time we looked it up, I think it was 1980, and the last time the Lakers beat the Warriors. So something that they haven't done in a very, very long time, and see if magic is in store for tomorrow night when the Warriors come to town taking on the Lakers in boys hockey. Next week we have some girls basketball for you, DGF and Albany coming up next week. That's a wrap for our broadcast. Want to thank all of our viewers out there and listeners as well. I thank all of our great sponsors as well. We appreciate all of our sponsors, and ask that you show them, tell them thank you for sponsoring Laker Sports here on KDLM and also on Lakes TV3 YouTube. For our TV3 crew of Ryland Mills and Raina Zima, I'm Charlie Newland signing off here from the Kent Freeman Arena. Final score on our BTD Manufacturing scoreboard: the Lakers over the Broncos in girls hockey 6-1. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll talk again soon.